So first things first, you're playing Xinzhao into Nasus, Cassio Thrush, and you have Alacrity, which I don't really agree with because your E gives you attack speed.
Yeah.
I think the only way to ever go to Alacrity is if they have like literally, like actually 0 CC. So
Yeah.
the early game it helps you, I guess, the extra attack speed for like your clear and your DPS and potential like skirmishes, but in general, you're not gonna win a game with Alacrity, and that's something I've learned myself as well. I think Tenacity is just way too OP to pass up on. And
Yeah, I've
if
been I was taking tenacity for a while, but lately I've been like really enjoying the attack speed from Alacrity for clear. But
Yeah, it's nice for the early
yeah.
game, but in general, like if you can't even get like an auto off mid late game, then what is Alacrity even doing for you, right?
Yeah.
If you get 100 to 0, and also like opens up the potential going tab eyes over mercs.
Hmm.
You can get the tabs as well. Anyways, pathing top to bot, which I agree with. Let me know if it's laggy because my computer's been really bad recently.
Nah, it's good.
Okay, seems a bit choppy for me. Okay, so you should have smited earlier to have the Gromp pull towards you. I guess you can like also walk it out, but in general you still lose a couple seconds on this. We use the
Mhm.
burn to kill. Great. God, it's a bit laggy for me. Okay, great. Using our burn to full efficiency. Okay, I don't know if I agree with this. I guess.
I don't know if they didn't see me on the ward or what.
No, she 100% saw you.
She's placing wards for fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is why. Who even placed this ward? It was her as well. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, you're ganking with a blue buff, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
this never works. Like, even if Silas E flashes your max range, if this Cassio isn't complete trash, you still
Mhm.
don't kill because you don't have red buff. She can just play towards her tower and she has barrier. So I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you like literally don't have the damage to kill her here. But she walks into you and then walks backwards and doesn't go to her tower. 'Cause imagine this was her tower here. Like, see the distance she
Mhm.
traveled from here to here? Like, it's basically
Yeah.
like here. So I don't know. Maybe you can kill her, but without red buff, I guess it's no. You don't kill her. You 100% don't kill her. There's no way. Just because she has barrier. But yeah. So this is really weird because I mean, your entire early game idea of pathing towards your bot lane's kind of removed, but I guess it's fine. And now at this point, it's like, I don't know if I agree with going bot side. Because you're half HP, you know Lee Star at the top, you have no idea where he is. He can be at your red, he could be ready for this crab. I guess their mid has no TP, but your mid's also like one spell, right? He wants to
Yeah.
reset. So I, in general here, would just do Raptors, Crab, and then Krugs. Or Raptors, Krugs, Red, or Raptors, Krugs, Crab, depending on the situation, but,
Mhm.
so. First gank, very coin flip. Should have been able to see Cassio. 50% or 60. I mean, you're just dead to Lee. Let's be real. If you enter a brush here and Lee, you're dead. So you should Lee just be dead
Mhm.
because you don't have vision yet. Like, we haven't seen Lee. If your team warded, then yes, you can path to your red or do whatever. But Lee hasn't shown yet, and you're
Yeah.
walking into a brush. You should die here because you're also on vision. Like, you should mid vision here while you guys are clearing the wave. Like, they see you mid. This guy sees you walking here. If Lee just never went for this play, you just die here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's a bad player, so it's like he went for the low probability play rather than a free play. The moment he saw you path there, I mean, he should have known. But that's why I'm telling you, like, it's really risky for you to go for this crab.
Yeah.
But again, it's a better jungler. This won't work. But in general, this is like the safer play. Lee Sin doesn't really do his Raptors, Krugs, and his Elo. They just do like the same camps as you did, basically, single target camps. So, anyways, Lee getting spot. This will never work unless everything goes perfectly for them. And I guess almost, but not quite. And now that this worked for you, you double crab. I'm assuming, which is good.
Yeah.
But do you see like how this could have been different if Lee had a brain and went for like the no flash Xinzhao compared to like the Morgana lane gank?
Yeah.
So that's how I
just
play.
always imagine Lee taking Raptors if he has E up, or if he started red, like he just goes E second, takes Raptors, and there's
Yeah, I mean
bot.
I agree, but these guys, what is a spot? They don't. I mean, yeah, I agree. I don't know. The meta right now is like red Raptors Gromp for 3, right? And you just gank or do whatever, invade. Okay, we do our Krugs. I don't agree with this. This is something I do myself that I've recently learned not to do. You're on map, you just spent 1100 gold on your Wisp, Whip, whatever the fuck it's called, and you're not even close to level, and you have Sweeper up.
Yeah.
You literally just walk a Tri-Brush, look at the wave state, right? Look at your lane, or your wave, it's about to crash, and they can't push as fast enough. You just walk bot and get a kill here. 100%.
Yeah.
So
I gotta do better with the wave states. Just knowing what's gonna
you
do
see
what.
how it never crashed the tower? This is something like, even in a high challenger, after you reset, I mean, these guys haven't warded, but in general, like, people ward early, like 3-minute mark, 2-minute mark. 90 seconds afterwards, they won't have another ward up unless they already, I mean, if they like sync their words properly, like in between, and just get this ward out one at a time, like they can never actually see you. So I think going for Krugs here was a huge mistake, and now Thresh gets his ward out. You see?
Yeah.
It's not ganking bots actually possible. So always look at, like, if you're fresh off map, spend all your gold, not close to level, just go for the play, and then go back to farming your camps. If you get the kills, and you guys push in the wave, and then you get your Krugs, and you'll be level 5. And then you can like either reset or go farm more, or like farm your buff, whatever. So I have yet to reset. No gold. Items and weaker. Plus lower chance of wards. Oops. See, like right here, this would be a potential gank you could have gone for as well, based on lane state and this pink ward you have. I don't know if you saw this ward. I mean, it's a pretty good ward, but I'm looking at this lane state. I'm saying gank mid, because again, it's not gonna crash. Do you see?
Yeah.
Like, this is the easiest way to get kills. When your laner gets solo killed, and enemy laner just has to use all his spells on the wave and wants to push and reset, those are like chances to get free kills. But like when people are laning against each other and like the lane states like this, I mean, there's a chance Kaz hit 6 first because I mean, he's killed more CS obviously based off like what we're seeing, but he died early game and he lost golden XP. So
I think I still do try to gank it.
okay.
I just go other way around.
Okay, he should hit 6 off this group. So
I think he pinged that he warded some sort of push on the other side, so I tried going around. It's both dead.
it's pretty unfortunate. So at this point, I mean, you're level 5 or pretty behind. Same level as enemy bot lane. I guess you go for drag, which is not bad. But I noticed you haven't bought a single pink ward this game. Why is that? I guess, oh, sorry, you placed one here. Never mind. Is this yours?
Oh yeah, that one's mine.
Sorry, because on your first back, I guess you had perfect 11. Yeah, it is yours. Let me see real fast. I'm assuming you had perfect 1100.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, unfortunate. Because that would have been like a really good opportunity for you to just drop the pink ward here and just
Pink
gank,
ward there.
and then sweep this. but we get dragon. That's how much XP you get from that. That's like half a level since you're under leveled. You can poke him. If he locks the auto, you can always just poke him. Like the moment you see him lock himself in animation of auto attacking you, that's your easy. That's your go to hit your W. So it's a pretty subtle thing, but same with like spell casts basically. If someone lock themselves into the animation, that's your time to hit your skill shot.
Yeah.
So 36 CS at 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 32 at like 5 minutes? So we've done two, I guess, a camp and a half, or just a camp and like a few CS or something. So we're not really farming our camps. I feel like you're playing as if your laners are like challenger and you like expect them to carry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, this is like how I should play my games, but I don't. I play how you should play your games and just like perma farm and just go for neutrals, and if a play is free, then you go for the play. Like this play here, you went like here. Like even if Cassio was 5, I still wouldn't gank there because I know for a fact like it's just 2 coin flip. Lee's off map, 2v2 we probably lose, and I'd rather just farm my camps, get a fresh level, and then look for a play based off how lanes are looking. So I mean, I understand you're playing Xin, but like people don't pick Xin just to like perma gank. He's also like pretty fast farmer, and he's just always a good late game champion. Good team fighting, good scaling, does everything well.
Yeah, my farm this game is pretty atrocious.
You should be multi-camping Blue Gromp at this point. Like you don't take damage, so your E's AoE, your W's AoE, you have your sustain from your passive, so you can easily just pull it here, W this, and then E auto, whatever. I'm assuming you're gonna start a Rift here. Oh, Lee shows bottom. Insta Rift, there we go. We learned from prior sessions, good. So like I said, I mean, you're not playing like LCK or LPL. You see enemy jungler bot, you start instantly. Very low chance or mid top try to pressure you. So get the Rift, great. Lee's too late because he showed bottom. And at this point, Cassio, I guess, is roaming.
I think when I see Cassio, I just try to drop a mid. If the Lee's here.
Yeah.
I think what happens is I know Cassio's probably going to come from bot, and Lee Sin's probably near Raptors, and might just try to kick one of those at her, which is pretty much what happens.
You should be going left. We got tower to one play. But remember what I told you about easiest lane of Rift, top lane?
Yeah.
And let me see when we drop Rift. I understand Cassio's bottom, but I want to see the timing on the Rift. Cassio walks in vision bot lane. She shows she's going bot. We do the Rift. This guy's fully, I guess, yeah, he started trading with him afterwards. He already committed. Okay, I mean, makes sense.
Plus, the might be better to try to get gold into Silas's lane instead of Sion.
I'm not gonna lie, this Silas is pretty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I understand like Sion is a tank, but yeah, I don't know. It's either the Caitlyn lane or mid lane this game. Yeah, I think it's fine. The way I see it is like I just look for opportunities for like my laners to like make a TP play bot, and then or enemy top lane like also TPs, and I just like look for the Rift solo, and that's like if I'm playing Grizz or something. But I mean that's pretty rare.
The Kalen, I was the wrong person. Or Mrs. Q this one. No, I was the wrong person next fight.
Oh god.
I think gets her killed.
I mean, you also kind of misplayed.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what you should have done. So if you're playing Zen, you want to stack your Conquer ASAP, you E auto Q, you don't EQ. If you're playing Hellblade Zen or like Phase versus Zen, I guess it's fine. But with Conqueror Zen, you just want to stack your Conquer ASAP because you're a drain tank. I mean, you don't have Gore Drinker yet, but I don't really agree with this W either. I mean, the way it works is you do extra damage with melee range, right?
Yeah.
So I would just E onto him instantly, E auto, and then Q. And then either I look for the knock-up on him on Q3 and then W him, or I just try to burst the Lee, which I think bursting Lee was good because you want lethality with like lucidity. So I think this is good. It's just you lost like a bit of DPS, and then here you're on Q1. You need 2 autos. You only have 6 Conqueror stacks, so you're still stacking.
Yeah.
So here, I think you just flash on Jin, no? And then your W's back up. So I guess using your W here preemptively isn't that bad because the CD's so low. But why don't you just flash on Jin here? Why are we killing support? This guy has no spells left. He's just a potato. So I would flash on Jin here instead of knocking him up. Flash Q auto W, auto R, and I think you have lethal. It's close.
Yeah.
But... And he also is Aphelios, who's like the best ADC right now. But okay, yeah, you would have killed. I mean, he would have. Like, the thing is, like, even though Caitlyn misplayed, I would say Caitlyn would have had a better chance, basically. If you,
for sure.
I mean, this is obviously like 90% Caitlyn's fault, but
yeah, no, I agree.
If you play perfectly, it's always a bit easier for your teammates. That's like my mindset. The better I play, the easier it is for my teammates to look better at the game, and they will never play perfect every game. So
yeah.
Okay, we buy our Gore Drinker. Dragon's up soon. Again, no tenacity. This game kind of sucks, but
yeah,
we learn for next time. Fresh level 8, get the red buff. Oops. Game bottom. Ooh, that's a good knockup. I don't know if you Gore Drinker there. I think you Gore Drinker for damage. You know Gore Drinker heals you the lower you are, right?
Yeah.
So, not the best Gore Drinker. Oh my.
Yeah.
She did the exact same thing twice. That's crazy. I mean, again, like your mistake's subtle. Like I think the Gore Drinker is a bit less subtle because you should be using this like basically just as low as HP as possible. But obviously, Caitlyn's like the main reason these players are going poorly. But in general, like you could do a bit better every time. So
yeah, I think I was just trying to get the damage off before other people started coming, and then probably by then cooldown would be back up.
I could see that, but at this point, like the game only gets harder for you, because once this guy has shield bow, you'll never beat him 1v1.
Yeah, Cass and a few of those both get fed, and it's pretty unplayable.
Yeah, like Zen is a drain tank, but they're better drain tanks. So when ADCs and AP carries can be drain tanks, it's kind of GG.
Yeah.
Nice, we gotta kill top. She got his top tower as well. I don't really like the gank is good, but it's like you should drop a pink ward here. I know you cleared it with the scryer, but just to see if someone's coming, so you can either put a get out or fight them as well.
Yeah.
Because you're in deep territory basically when you're towered up like this. I know it's like 50 minutes, lane phase is over, but these guys are not a lane. Like they're not a lane swap or lane, so. Because now it's like, if Lee ends up coming, maybe I'm one shot. which happens to be the case.
Yeah.
So I understand not pink warding this because you want to get to the play ASAP here and W him, but yeah, it's kind of the same story basically. I think Sion wins.
Yeah, that's ends up winning. It's way too close.
Okay. You guys are still up 2k gold, like, and you got the first drag. It sucks our worst player has most of the gold though.
Yeah.
Okay, where's your pink word, buddy? What is this? You had gold. Okay, we got every tier 1 except mid. And mid is 1 hit. Rift is up. I agree with farming your right side here. You're gonna get level 10. And here's just path the rift instantly. Top can't farm once your silence shows. I mean, how many stacks does this guy even have? 228. How does he have so little stacks?
I have no clue.
Rift is a pretty shit objective and competitive, but in solo queue it's the most broken because people are sucky and they're not organized and they're on voice comms saying like, oh, I'm gonna come defend, I'm gonna reset from base and come help you. But so that's why Rift is so OP. You should always play for Rift, whether it's Rift 1, Rift 2, unless like Dragon's up or something. Like this Rift is just so high value. You break the mid tower guaranteed. And it looked like their bot lane was shitting on your bot lane for the most part, and now they're starting to win. So it's like, they should be mid lane right now, which I don't know why the fuck they're bot lane still. So either you tell them, you guys go mid lane, or just get the rift and do it yourself, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Which I think you end up doing. Right? I mean, it's just basic elementary. You're playing fucking Caitlyn with a Silas. Send him to side lane. Get the last tier 1. Open up the map. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd you get off Rift? Oh no.
Oh.
You saw them low mid, I guess. But like, ask yourself the question of what does killing them get you? Gold and XP. What does Rift Herald give you? Gold and XP plus tower equals gold and map opening, right? And then this can set you up for better dragons, better barons, better elders, etc. So in general, this is like the more consistent play. Unless you see a triple kill mid, they're all 1 HP. Like, I don't think you die.
This one, I did die.
Oh, you did die?
I just got greedy though.
I mean, if the lead doesn't walk into you, you get nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no.
Yeah. I didn't see she had stopwatch.
I mean, end of the day, you see like, what is a consistent, low risk, high reward play?
Yeah.
It's the Rift Herald. Alright. Rift 2 does more damage than Rift 1. And I mean, mid tower's 1 HP and your bot lane's fucking playing bot lane at 20 minutes, so. Want to open up the map, have an easier time setting up for dragons, and unfortunately looks like Nasus has outskilled her Sion. Oh,
yeah.
Shit of the game. Okay, I think this game you actually go an early exec because their healing is insane. These 4 champions, you will never do damage to. So instead of Phage, I mean, you already have the pickaxe from earlier, I'd go exec. Got our pink ward, dragons up. Let's see our vision. Our Morgana's 1 HP, coming to dragon for some reason. Top lane dies, even though they should have been a dragon because he had top pushed in. Morgana dies.
Yeah.
So now we know dragon is theirs. What do we do? That is a cloud. We good. You would only go for steal if it's like, if it's 2 dragons to 0, or if it's just obviously soul point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think dying for Dragon 3 is bad, because then the pressure's on them, right? Because you don't lose anything on the map. Your tier 1s are all up. You can't really lose them. Nasus is top, and no Baron.
Yeah, I have no shutdowns or anything.
Yeah, true. That's where tenacity would be really helpful in the Cassia. You actually, I think you solo kill her with Red Smite here. So either you dodge the R stun. But yeah, I noticed you don't ever auto Q.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely do that.
So like you miss out on damage. Yeah, you would have lived if you had tenacity boots. Or tenacity runes, or both. Sorry about the lag, my computer's destroyed.
It's all good.
Okay, back on map. If I'm you, I push top lane here. What does Xinzhao do? Like, if your teammates are bad, they'll die to Nasus engage, right? Look at their engage. They have 0 engage. It's Cassio R flash, which is inconsistent. Cassio flash W, which is inconsistent. Thresh flash Q, he's literally half HP. And I guess Lee Sin landing a Q. So like,
I think I go mid to push while they push bot.
that's good too, but I mean, look at this. This is like
3 waves.
so much golden XP for you.
Yeah.
Like, we're not even getting a cannon wave mid. We're getting a fucking normal wave. It's like, we have Caitlyn Morgana, and they're engaged as shit. They can't play the game. So, like, I know it's hard to trust your team after what we saw bot lane, but I understand you want to hit mid lane, but, like, it's also
Yeah,
a bit riskier. I guess we're just dead. Yeah, I forgot to note most of the stuff, so stacking Conquer, E plus AA. Looking for Q3 on priority target. Philios early game is very easy for Xinzhao to kill. It's another play we kind of misplayed. And what was it? Like the remember the second time you ganked bot lane? What happened?
Duo one.
Oh yeah, the Gore Drinker, full
Drinker.
HP. Yeah. I mean, you can use it for a damage if it's like a guaranteed kill, right? And you're like in no way of ever dying. But in general, like Gore Drinker early game is so OP because like people don't have that many items, and it's hard for them to get like their spell rotations are like longer CD and everything. So
yeah, usually they don't have healing reduction. Yeah.
Yeah, that as well. Philios with 2 items, no LDR, kills our whole team.
Yeah.
But I guess Lee's dead, they can't do Nash, and the waves are pushed in. So let's see how much gold we lost topside. This is right before we die. So top wave, let's just 4x it. Do you see how much gold that is?
Yeah.
That's like almost 1k gold. Which is pretty insane. Obviously the wave wouldn't push all the way here. It would be like more like here or something, or you'd be hitting tower. But like, if you just tell your teammates, be safe, and you see NASA's bot side, you can't die. Right?
Yeah.
So in solo queue, it's always better to make the selfish play than the team play, because the way to consistently climb is by playing off yourself. The most common thing you have in all your games is you. You don't have the same players like Iron MMR, Frostbite on your team. You have to play with that knowledge. Get yourself ahead, even if you're... I mean, if you're playing a tank, like an actual like tank jungler, like, I don't know, Zac or something, it's better for you to be at the team plays, but like if you're playing Zen, I mean, Zen with golden XP is like game changer, right? But we're level 12. I know their mid's level 15, our mid's level 12 too, but in general, it's like We're not as strong as we should be. Here we have no tenacity, but I guess. Did you panic R here? Or what are you trying to do?
Let's see again.
Right here? Is she miasma? Oh, yeah, you can't. Oh, you thought you could E on top of her, but you were grounded. I'm assuming.
Yeah, let's try that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a little unfortunate.
That was a lot of damage.
I ended up playing against like almost everyone in this game over like the next 2 games too.
Really?
Like their jungle top was 2-0 and I lost again. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. And this game is pretty much over. We're hard outscaled. Top is hard outscaled. Jungle is like debatably even. Mid lane, Cassio's scales better. Philios outscales Caitlyn, but debatable as well. And then support is like 50-50.
Yeah.
Unironically, like you not having merc strats was a big deal this game. Not in like the early fights, but like you weren't really able to play the game.
Yeah, I've been really greedy, picking Alacrity past few games instead of Nasty.
I don't know if I agree with the wit's end. It's just Cassio, right? And like a bit of Nasus. Oh yeah, there's no way you guys can 2v1 Nasus at this point. Even though he has like no stacks, you'll never, like, you've been outskilled by every lane. Nasus can 1v1 you. Yeah.
Something.
I mean, they're mid, top, and ADC all 1v1 you at this point, so the game's over if you're playing Xinzhao. Yeah. Whereas like Lee, if he was outscaled, at least he can like shield his teammates and like peel with his ENR. And like disrupt the backline, so.
Yeah.
Anything else worth watching this game?
No. Would you mind taking a quick look at another one?
Sure.
Played Nidalee. It was against the same jungle top duo.
Okay. So this one?
9-10, yeah. I didn't like a play early, then I kind of get back into it, then I enter it again.
Oh my god, this game is unplayable for Nidalee. You cannot play. You see Kassadin as Nidalee, you dodge. You see Nasus, you dodge. You definitely.
Well, my Victor dies like level 2 to Kassadin, even though he has Ignite.
Damn. But yeah, you should definitely go Conquer this game.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I mean, this game is just unplayable. They have heals, they have shields, they have so much MR. They all build. Their mid, top, jungle all build tank. Well, Kassadin is basically tank as his passive, so you can never duel him, and his shield from his Q. So this game is just unplayable for Nidalee. So I want to see what happens this game. Word is blue. Or red, I mean.
Yep.
I guess you want a sweeper, but couldn't. Your top has Ignite, so I mean, it's kind of obvious we should path top this game.
Yeah.
Connect to Nidalee. So, if your goal is to be top as soon as possible, I believe Red Raptor's Gromp gets you there on the cannon wave. I'm not 100%, I haven't played League in a while, but I think you just do Red Raptor's Gromp and you just dive on cannon. Actually, I guess he hard shoved. So if he like slow push, like if you're on comms with your top laner, I believe, let's say you're doing your Raptors right now, you'd be like walking towards your Gromp. Yeah, it would crash at the right time. So
Mm.
you'd be able to dive top. I mean, this is like, it's a harder thing to do if you have like, I don't know, if your friend's like Plat or something. He doesn't know how to like when to auto and like hard push his wave. But you
Mm.
guys could definitely 100 to 0 a Nasus if Renekton has Fury and Ignite with Nidalee. I don't know why he has PTA though, but also your clear is really poor. You should be able to multi-count blue Gromp and like clear pre 315 with the leash you got. So
Usually I do. I mess this one up hard.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, I just saw. The only reason I win Nidalee is because top had a hover and champ select.
Yeah.
Didn't know what else to pick, so.
I mean, it's pretty. It's good to pick champs based off your teammates, but I think the most important thing is to pick off their champions.
Mm. Yeah.
We didn't use heal. Before going into Cougar, you never use heal. So watch this again. So first chance to use heal, right? You didn't use it, and then you went back to human. Didn't use heal again, twice. Yeah. Typically early game you want to like auto Q, you don't want Q. I mean, unless you know you have the Q damage to kill them and you're like flash it or something, but in general I just like, I W auto Q if I pounce on top of them just for the extra damage because missing health, right? So
Yeah.
but yeah, your game's over. If you die on Nidalee in this game early, it's just over. Which is unfortunate. Okay. I guess you're just gonna clear back top.
Yeah.
Your bot wants you to gank. We show on ward, they run. What's with the Lucidity boot rush, by the way?
What I've been doing is I just if I have 950, I buy Lucidities. If I have 1100, I do Sork Pen. I didn't know. This one I messed up because I see the HP and I just get it mixed up. I thought I had 900, or not that I thought, but I was just thinking 900 on Smite.
Yeah, so the thing is like tier 2 boot rush is like something you do on like a Laze or Fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, Fiddle's base damage on W is already high. But a champ like Nidalee, it's like you don't really play Nidalee gank, you play her farm. So like at your 1k you buy like either double Amptum or like Blast Wand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not optimal because you do literally 0 damage.
Yeah. I guess this is super free and messed up.
Oh no. Hey, that should always be yours. You probably just died him 1v1 if he hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna watch this one more time. You just guess he was on Dragon or?
No, I was gonna, I think I was pathing for Crab.
So either have a really slow reaction time or you should just always just Q the dragon and then Q smite it.
Yeah, I was not thinking numbers for that one.
I don't even know how you get back in this game. I guess you get a shutdown or something because you end up like 9 and 10.
I think I just played through top.
Damn.
Before I get back. Yeah, it should have been over.
That was your initial idea, playing through top with Renekton Nidalee, but we didn't really actually ever getting top in the first. Like, this lane is just the most vulnerable early, right?
Yeah.
So.
Is it pretty much a guaranteed dive with Renekton then? Because I don't know. I was just, like, wave wasn't optimal.
It's 100%. Like, against Nasus, yes, he's 100 to 0'd. If there's no wave and you can get your spear max range with Renekton,
Yeah.
and he has 300% death. It's just the path is Red Raptor's Gromp.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to slow push, but I don't know if like you could communicate that to him unless you use like your duo or something, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But on Cannon Wave it's 100% death. And he has to TP back, and then odds are Jarvan didn't do Krugs, you take his Krugs, and depending on how safe he's playing after his TP, you either go to Crab plus blue and go back top, or just gank him again, just like wait for him to come back after you do Krugs, just like chunk him from this angle, or just throw max range Q here.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, like you're playing way too aggro. You're 0-2 and you have an Amptone. It's like, and you have Dark Harvest. So we're lucky you used EQ to get here. I don't even think you know he did that.
Yeah.
You don't know he EQ'd to get here. So like, look at your damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
Your entire burst combo was 30%. So
We're just poking a little bit, you know?
I guess.
Oh, I messed this one up too.
Oh,
It was
no,
wrong.
but just be patient. Look at the wave.
Yeah.
Every time you want to dive a lane, you look at your wave and their wave.
Yeah, I think I was probably just tilted or something. I did it really good.
Okay. So if you know the play, I won't talk about it, but but yeah, I mean, I don't even know how the fuck you get back in this game. It's crazy. Because I'm looking at you, I'm like, wow, you're down 1k gold on a tank jungler. Oh, we had a good spear. I guess you had 2 kills here. When in doubt, just gank ball lane.
Oh. Triss got mad that I took the wave here. Is that bad?
Don't even pay attention to that. I'm not gonna lie, this is like the easiest Nidalee matchup in the game. You should literally never die to J4.
Yeah.
Even after the early game, like it's just not possible to die.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to land EQ.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we W for the crab, but damn. We're down 2 levels, holy fuck. Oh my, and they're 200%, full 200% XP. Okay, we path back top. I think he was typing his jungler. No, he was changing his thing, and he still died. Teleport to exhaust. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend playing Nidalee at all. I think she's pretty shit in this meta. Like, she's a fun champ, but she just sucks. And if you fall behind, if you die one time early game, the game is over. So you have to play so like calculated, and you can't look. I mean, this dive here, the game should be over for you. Casting, it's a free farm. Your mid's down 40 CS. You're losing the tank jungler. It's like it's just unplayable for you.
Yeah, usually how it goes is, believe it or not, I get leads early and then usually end up throwing them just because it's not doing damage. Yeah.
Zero, 2 to 6 and 4, not bad. 7 and 4.
Yeah.
I mean, your gold should be. Damn, you're up 500 gold. How broken is jungle? Okay, well this is like kind of troll. We're farming our accounts with like 2k gold. Yeah, you should be reset and then getting ready for drag. I mean,
Dragon.
How the fuck are you guys up 4k? I guess top gold and jungle gold. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And your ADC's up too. I mean, it's winnable, and then we look at mid lane, so it's not really winnable.
Mm-hmm.
So your goal should have been just reset, and then you want to get your buffs when you're at your strongest. So resetting and spending all this gold and getting your red buff is like so much more efficient than like you resetting and then, oh, you didn't even get the reset either. Jesus Christ, this lag. Wait, how do you even kill him?
Melee. It's not, and lose.
Holy shit, that's just his damage. Like, it ends up being good because J4 is bad. He should never go in 1v3, right? But like, you need to spend your gold. Like, you want to be at your strongest. You can't go to this dragon with 3k gold and be like, oh, I hope they fuck up again.
Yeah.
The most consistent way to climb is to have a consistent playstyle. Like, I understand farming this now that dragon's down and there's nothing on the map, no rift 2, no towers, you can pressure or stop, whatever. But like, you should have already just reset, so it's fine. Oh no, not Knight Troll Vester. I mean, this item's good.
I don't know what else to build on Nidalee.
I mean, honestly,
Nidalee's the only champ I build it on. I go pro about on everyone else, but
I think it's a Leandri's game.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. The mythics suck for Nidalee, but like, how do you do damage? At least you can like poke them, maybe in like a siege or something, like they actually take a bit more damage because these 3 just stack HP resistances. I saw maybe Leandri's isn't that bad. I think going Void second is actually good. It's good adaptation. Okay, so you're telling me you die 7 times in a row. Or is it 9 and 10 or 9 and 11? It's like 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
Oh no. I mean, I've had games like these too. Like, if they have a Cassidon,
yeah,
you just don't do damage, you can't escape. Oh god. Like, you're worth 900 gold, you cannot die, you shouldn't be flossing at this point. Because, like, what do these kills accomplish for you? You know what I mean? Like, what does killing someone do? Like, let's go back a bit. This play you almost killed him and got exhausted. Is it to like flex on him or is it to win the game? Like, what does killing his 1 in 4 Varus do for you here?
Yeah.
Can you break mid tower? Probably not. Can you break side lane tier 1s? They're already gone. Can we contest dragon? It's gone. Can we get rift? Oh, you can just get rift whenever the fuck you want. So, what does this skill do?
Yeah.
You're worth 1k. If you die, I mean, the game's already unplayable, you know, you're up 5k gold. It'll be even worse, so this kill does nothing.
Yeah.
Pushing mid. Good tower. This is a mistake. I don't really... I mean... We already overstayed pushing mid tower, right? We're delaying our overstay by storing rift. And this guy's been top lane for like 10 minutes. So I guess he used all of his mana. But in general, like... Where the fuck's the rest of their team? Where's J4? Where's their bot lane? Maybe Summon a ward. I mean, they've been reset or dead, and then they're coming back on the map. So, like, if they were pathing this rift, we're fucked, right? So, what's stopping you from just resetting and then running the rift? With your gold spent, with your full mana, not putting your teammates in a vulnerable position as well. So... I want to see how you die 6 times in a row. I'm excited to see this.
Alright.
Next death is in 2 minutes. So we are trying to look for plays invading with 1500 gold, which is 5 kills. So we're basically 4 and 4 right now. Not counting XP. Alright, literally all you guys have to do right now is just wait for dragons. Like, You could literally just hold this rift. I don't know the dragon timer. How do you do it again? There's a button.
It's yeah, interface bottom left. It's the eye thing. Yeah.
Ooh.
Objective timers at the bottom.
All right, thank you. So dragon's in a minute and a half. I don't know what your rift timer was, but you can't see it, can you? No, but why not just hold this for dragon? Like, what is forcing this tower right now do?
Yeah.
They get a kill. Okay, tell me we reset now a minute before dragon. Oh, we're just trying to poke Seraphine. That literally does nothing. Unless, if dragon wants to be up soon, that's a very good spear. But if this guy presses B, which he does, what does it accomplish? Like, what are we sieging for? We should be getting pink wards and just setting up for dragon. Dropping your traps on entrances, like here. This is a really good pink ward. It covers 2 entrances from this angle and this angle. Like, there's just so many more priorities should have right now than, like, poking Seraphine a minute before dragon comes up. And what is our gold?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's griefing, but I mean, if we weren't here, maybe there's a lower chance that he griefs. You know what I mean? But we get the tower. But we've been overstaying for 30 minutes now. So we die.
Yeah.
They get dragon. Cass gets 1k. The game is over.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't die, like this game is probably lost anyways in general because you guys get hard outscaled and Nidalee does nothing to their team. But yeah. I mean, there are subtle things you could change in what you're doing that can give you a higher chance of winning. Oh, they're gonna get fucking mountain too. Holy shit. That's like the best tree they could have gotten, mountain soul.
Yeah.
Game's over, so. Let's go next death. Oh, Cassidy knows he can just eat us up the entire game. Your best friend Cassidy's back.
Yeah, we got to be good friends over the last few minutes there.
If you see a Cassidy's Nidalee, you have to dodge. Yeah. Unless you have like an 80 mid that you know you'll get him like really fed and he wins a matchup hard. Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to watch the rest of it if you don't want.
Do you want to watch the rest of it? Nidalee's a good champ.
You sure?
She seems pretty OP.
Yeah, a little OP this match.
She's like, I don't even know. I was gonna say like she's like the mage Renekton, but Renekton's even better than her, so I can't even compare Renekton to Nidalee.
Oh yeah, Renekton's got utility at least.
Yeah, you can drain tank. This champ does 0 damage, just heals for attack speed. So yeah, I mean. Dodge if you see Cassidy as Nidalee. There's other things we discussed. Alright, anything else you want to go over before we call it?
Nope, that was good.
Alright, man. Update me on how things go. Spend your fucking gold and set up priorities on the map. Kills don't do anything except give golden XP. Whereas neutrals like Dragon, okay, well, let's say Riff Herald give golden XP, and I mean Baron. Baron's probably the best objective in the game for XP, right? It gives so much XP. Like, you don't have to kill people to get strong, you know what I mean? Die less, play the map conservative, unless you want to just play for fun and just, you know, high kill games. Like, that's fun as well if you get bored eventually. And you'll climb, but just still, like, subtle mechanical things you're doing wrong. And I think if you work on that, you'll have a way easier time. Just try to not die early game as well, but yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. See ya.